Thanks, Big Daddy.
That's right. I think, should I change? I'll change my name. Oh no, look at this. Rebecca, she's going to have a fit. Rebecca, I'm changing it anyway. We've been talking to the people from the South. I have to be Big Daddy. There's no two ways about it. Big Daddy Jann. Hey, Matt, can you guess what my nickname was racing stock cars? It wasn't Big Daddy.
Little Daddy.
No. Uh, someone else in another country. JT in Luxembourg. How are you? How are you doing? Where are you? How many days do you have now?
232, and I'm guessing your name was the Big J.
But no, it was Wild Man Jann.
Oh, wow.
Painted on the side of my car. That was not a when they nicknamed me that and they painted it on there, they came over and they said, "You realize, Jen, this is not an honorable moniker." And I'm like, "What?" He said, "It means that everybody needs to stay away from you because you're dangerous." It's like, oh, great. Thanks a lot.
And you can't call yourself precision driving.
Right. Yeah, I could have a school like that. How to wreck. Anand. Hello, Anand. You must be from Anand has to be from the Middle East or India. Hi, Anand. How's it going? Are you here for AA or where are you calling from? Suddenly the meeting started to slip out of Jan's control. Hey, how's it going, man? Where are you calling from? How long are you sober?
Hi, Zach. Alcoholic from Oregon, and 4 years sober.
4 years. Zach from wherever. 4 years. Where did he say, Matt? Yeah, you got it. Okay, you got it. Matt's changing names. Oh, wow.
Yeah, Oregon.
Oregon. I think they call it Oregon.
Not upstate New York.
They don't call it Oregon. They call it Oregon. Oregon, right? Yep. Kirsten. Hey, Kirsten. Yo, yo, yo. So, where are you calling from and how long are you sober?
Hi, let me get my video on. Let's see. Oh, I can't start it.
We can't turn it. We keep it off so that perverts don't
Got it. I'm calling from Northern California and I am 2 days sober.
Oh, glad you're here. Have you been in AA before?
I haven't.
Okay. Oh, it's your first time here? All
Yes.
right. Well, welcome aboard. Welcome to Newcomers Slippers Step Workshop. Hang in here. You'll like it. It's going to be a lot of fun here today.
Awesome. Right. I'm glad to be here. Thank you.
Okay, you're welcome. And then Ron is going to put up the newcomers packet for everybody who's new. And you can grab that and click on it and you'll see what it's all about. Oh, Kendall, you can stay here. Don't go. You don't have to be sober for this meeting. God knows you don't have to be sober for this meeting. I think she left anyways. Okay,
Yeah, she's still there.
She's still here. Okay. Hey, Kendall. Hi, how are you? No, you're in the right meeting, girl. And so you're working on day one, and where are you calling from?
Minnesota.
Minnesota, working on day one, right? Okay.
Yes, sir.
Well, you don't have to call me sir, just call me Big Daddy. And you like that?
I do like that. I love that.
Yeah. I get my face slapped a lot with that name, but
oh, I'm sure.
All right. Well, glad you're here. Hang in there. Where are the iPhone 3. How are you? And are you here for AA? And
I am. My name is Joe. I am from Colorado, and I'm 2 years sober.
I'm glad you're here. It's another iPhone. This is iPhone. Hey, iPhone. Um, what's your first name? Where are you calling from, and how long have you been sober?
My name's Brad, and I'm not really currently.
Okay, you're working on day one.
Yeah, I had gone like a month, but then kind of went back into it.
Oh yeah, that's difficult, isn't it, when that happens?
Right.
Well, you're in the right. And where are you calling from?
I'm calling from Colorado.
Colorado. Okay, Brad, working on day one, Colorado. Glad you're here. Hang in there. You're in the right place. Over to Chris. Hey, Chris, how are you? And where are you calling from today? How long have you been sober?
Hey.
Yeah. Hi.
Yep. Can you hear me? All right, good.
Yes.
Yep. My name is Chris, and I'm calling in from Michigan on the east side. So I'm somewhat near Detroit, but not really. And I am 41 days sober today.
41. Okay. Glad you're here. Paul, I'm kicking you on it because I've seen you before. You're a Zoom bomber. Say goodbye. Okay. Reba. Hi, Reba. Hi, how are you? Um, hey, Reba. Are you here for AA, and where are you calling
Hi.
from today? Hi.
Oh, I'm calling in from Quincy, Massachusetts.
Quincy, you were here yesterday.
I was. You said 5 days, right?
Yeah, 5 days. 5 days and you're cured.
Cured. Absolutely cured.
Actually not, but there are some detoxes that say that in, where are you calling from?
Oh, Quincy, Massachusetts.
Oh, Quincy, and how many days did you say? I'm sorry.
Oh, well, a little over a year. I'll check the app. It's like 433 or something.
Okay, well, so we'll just put down a year and you're in
Yeah.
Quincy. Okay, perfect. Glad you're here. Welcome aboard. Um, Missy, she's in Wombat Galley. She moved. There's another girl from Australia. We have to use a translator for her as much as we do for the people from the deep south. Hello, Missy. Hi, how are you? 22
Good morning.
days.
Good morning, Big Daddy. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning. Afternoon. That's right. It's Sunday.
Sunday morning.
Sunday in
Correct.
Australia on the Pacific coast,
Correct.
down under.
Correct.
Do you actually have wombats in
Yes.
have you ever seen a wombat?
Yes, a lot. Where I live, there's a lot of wombats.
What the hell's a wombat? Let's
Yeah,
ask.
no, you sort of look like a wombat. Wombats are cute. They are cute. Yeah. You kind of look like a wombat, to be honest. You know, sometimes people look like animal. Yeah.
Yeah.
They're really cute.
Let's ask Rebecca. Rebecca, do you ever see wombats at the clinic?
No wombats here.
Just checking. All right. Hey, Missy, glad you're here. When's the meeting gonna get started? Just shut up. Just chill. Sorry about that. Cynthia, hi, how are you? Where are you calling from and how long have you been sober?
Oh, hi, my name is Cynthia, and I'm a repeat. This time I had a drink, and it was a Valentine's Day.
So, have you been sober since Valentine's Day or no?
Yeah, that
Okay.
was my last drink, yeah.
All right. So you're working on like what is it, 14, 15 days, something like that, huh? And
Yeah,
where are you calling from?
Arizona.
Arizona. Okay, glad you're here. Welcome aboard. Eric, hey, Eric, how are you? Where are you calling from today and how long have you been sober? Jan to Eric. Yep.
Hello.
Yes.
Eric from San Diego. I'm on day 13. Glad to be here.
San Diego, welcome aboard. Eric, glad you're here. Rightus, hey Rightus, how are you? And where are you calling from today? How long are you sober?
Hi guys, how's it going?
All right, good. And where are you calling from and how long are you sober?
Hi, well, I'm calling from Colorado and I've been sober for almost 30 days.
30 days. You're calling from Colorado. You sound like Joker. Where are you from? Eastern Europe? Oh, but I'll have to ask you back to him. Where are you? Where are you from? Are you from
Yeah, I'm from Eastern Europe.
which country are you from?
Latvia.
Latvia. Oh, okay.
Latvia doesn't do those type
Big
of meetings,
drinking there,
so-
huh?
Yeah.
Okay, well, glad you're here. Welcome aboard. So I think we're got everything here. So what? So if you would put up everything in chat to read, and then hey, I want to ask hey Rebecca, do you have can you read off of your computer or no?
Yes, I can. But
Okay.
someone else watch the room then.
Oh, okay. That will be
Yeah.
be Sam. Sam's waving. Sam's. Okay, so yeah, just a second now. I'm going to turn everybody's pictures on. Oops, I sorry, I just turned them off. And I'm going to turn you can turn your video on now. And excuse me. Okay, so over to Rebecca. Rebecca's going to explain how this meeting works.
Hi, Rebecca Alcoholic. Please follow along in the chat. Welcome to Newcomers Slippers Step Workshop. If you are new to AA or coming back, this meeting is for you. This group is exactly what the name says, a workshop. We read 6 AA books, work the steps, sponsor you, and give reading and writing assignments. We will teach you an AA program. We move right along here, and people get well here. Newcomer Slipper Step Workshop is a step workshop. Unlike most AA meetings, it is not a speaker's meeting, nor a discussion meeting. It is more like an AA class, AA 101, AA University. You want to have the attitude of learning and do the assigned reading and writing on the steps. We will take you through the steps and AA books in short order. If you're looking for guidance and direction in an AA program, this meeting's for you. Newcomer Slipper Step Workshop on Zoom is a very unique meeting since we use the same principles AA used between 1932 and 1939. Everybody works in the group and moves through the 12 steps to live our lives free from alcohol and learn a new way of living. We're glad you can make it. Here is the newcomers packet for those new to AA. It has pamphlets and information about Alcoholics Anonymous. The link is in the chat below. Security for Newcomer Slipper Step Workshop on Zoom. We have cameras and chat turned off. You can chat only with co-hosts. We do all of the above for safety reasons. Zoom bombers try to get in and this eliminates them. We don't allow group sharing in chat or exchange of phone numbers. This is an A step class. Since everyone is new here, we want to protect you. Meeting confirmation. Here's our email for meeting confirmation. stepworkshop1@gmail.com for class, work, probation, court, etc. Announcements. 7th tradition. Contributions. You can make donations to @Jann-Scott in Venmo or Cash App, Jack Fox 111999. PayPal, good for international. To Jann Scott, jannscottlive@gmail.com, 720-646-6131. And that's in the chat. Contributions go to pay for Zoom. Boulder 1 AA, Boulder County AA, 01 OIO AA, Intergroup, and Father Terry's work. We offer free books to those in need. We spend about $350 a month every month. Suggested donations are $1 to $2 per meeting, or the price of a 12-pack of Bud, 12 ounce per month, $18.99. This group meets daily with the following formats. Monday, 12 by 12 step study. Tuesday, big book. Wednesday, as Bill sees it, Sunglass Wednesday. Thursday, Came to Believe. Dog Thursday. Friday, Jan's favorite day, Cat Friday. Saturday, Living Sober. Sunday, Daily Reflections. A preamble. Alcoholics Anonymous is a fellowship of people who share their experience, strength, and hope with each other that they may solve their common problem and help others to recover from alcoholism. The only requirement for membership is a desire to stop drinking. There are no dues or fees for AA membership. We are self-supporting through our own contributions. AA is not allied with any sect, denomination, politics, organization, or institution. Does not wish to engage in any controversy. Neither endorses nor opposes any causes. Our primary purpose is to stay sober and to help other alcoholics achieve sobriety. Please join me in the serenity prayer. God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. New to this meeting, please come for 5 days, see how you like it, and then we will put you to work. This meeting is recorded with audio only for our podcast on our YouTube channel. No video, pictures, or names show. No one will know you are here. Our podcast is YouTube channel, Newcomers Slippers Step Workshop A meeting. The link is below in the chat. And finally, everyone, please introduce yourself as an alcoholic when speaking. Thanks for being here. And now back to you, Jann, in the studio.
Okay, thanks, Rebecca. Yeah, that YouTube channel, Missy listens to it quite a bit, and we have other people too. So you can find a lot of our classes, maybe 100, very select, are on our YouTube channel, and Matt just put it up there. So there's a link, you can go to it. So we go through all 12 steps. You've heard of the Joe and Charlie tapes? These are the Jann and the Newcomers Slippers Step Workshop tapes. So how about that? Or who else has tapes? We're better than those. We're like, Matt, we're like AA 2.0, maybe 3.0, because like Joe and Charlie, they were from the 1920s. And this is 2020. Who else makes tapes that's like some big famous guy in AA? Do you know who they are, Jeff?
Yes, Jeff Alcoholic. Yes, Mark Houston.
No, never heard of him.
Oh, big doings.
No,
Do
no.
I believe in
Joe
my
and
God?
Charlie, he's
Don't
big,
ask me
right?
that. I
Who else?
trust my God. Yeah, yeah.
Who else? No. Oh, okay. Go ahead. What? Who else makes them?
I don't know if he makes tapes, but it was sort of like a cult. That guy Clancy in the Pacific
Oh
Group.
yeah, Clancy. Yeah, yeah. Well, we have our own cult here. What?
JT's still alcoholic.
Is AA is not a cult? Yes, it is. No, it's not.
Where do I make my check to?
Okay, wait, Gerard, what? No, I'm not going to call on you. What? Okay, you were going to say, Gerard, go ahead. What? Yes.
I was just going to say, I've listened to quite a few from Don Pritz. I think he's from your area, Dan.
Don Pritz. Yeah, I know Don Pritz. That's a cult too. There's Clancy, Joe and Charlie, Don Pritz, and then Big Daddy. Only on Sundays, because yesterday I was Jan Dog. I'm drinking water. It's cold water too. The water took the place of alcohol for me. Nice. You know when it really hit me was I watched that movie, The Water Boy. You know, and he was going around with water, talking about cold, H2O, and then I just got hooked on water. Well, yeah, I did, Sam. All right. So, Matt, today is daily reflections. If you could put a link up.
That was living sober.
And what? Oh, God, living sober. I'm so sorry. You are so right. Living sober. Hey, where did we leave off? Does anybody know? Do you know? Chaz always knows. Look at her. She's right there. Saturdays always feel like Sunday.
Jan, Jeff Alcoholic, page 85, 31, finding your own way, sir.
Correct.
Okay, put that up then and type it up. Type up what it is. Page 85, living sober. If you have the book, raise your hand and see the hand thing right there. Raise your hand. And then let's get started. Okay, Rebecca, do you have your book ready? You can read. Everybody, like, how many pages is it, Rebecca?
It's really just a page.
Okay, go ahead. Read it.
Hi, Rebecca Alcoholic. Page 84, 31, finding your own way. We hope this booklet has made it imminently clear that we don't consider drinking a frivolous subject. Alcoholism deserves and gets dead serious attention from us. We do not find jokes told at the expense of sick problem drinkers funny, except those we tell on ourselves from our vantage point of sobriety. We aren't amused when someone teasingly threatens to get drunk. That's like teasing about Russian roulette. In spite of our serious attitude toward alcoholism, you will find we can usually talk with humor and detachment about our past and our recovery. This is a healthy approach, we think. Certainly, it does not weaken our resolve to get and stay well. Most of us have seen death close up. We have known the kind of suffering that wrenches the bones. But we also have known the sort of hope that makes the heart sing. And we hope this booklet has conveyed to you more encouragement than pain. If you are a problem drinker, you already know enough about pain and loneliness. We'd like you to find some of the peace and joy we have found in the meeting, the reality of life's ups and downs with a clear head and a steady heart. No doubt, we've made just a bare beginning in the business of living sober. Time and again, we learn additional ideas that can help. As you stay sober, you're sure to think of new ideas not recorded here. We hope so. We also hope that when you come up with the fresh ideas on this subject, you will pass them on. Please do share. You'll recall that the act of sharing can itself be helpful to you. The more experience we can all pool, the more problem drinkers can be helped. Some of us go back to drinking a time or so before we get a real foothold on sobriety. If that happens to you, don't despair. Many of us have done this and have finally come through to successful sobriety. Try to remember that alcoholism is an extremely serious human condition and that relapses are as possible in this ailment as in others. Recovery can still follow. Even after setbacks, if you continue to want to get well and remain willing to try new approaches, our experience convinces us that you have embarked with hundreds of thousands of companions on the path of a happy, healthy destiny. We hope we see you among us in person. But whatever track you travel, along with us or on your own, you go with the strongest good wishes. The end of the.
Yes.
Okay, so we'll pick that up tomorrow. Next week. Thank you. And then let's see, somebody just, oh, here it is. Kendall asked, where can we get the books? So Matt is putting up right now in chat the list of all 6 books that we read in this meeting. Every day we read from a different book. If you stay with us for like a year, you'll have read 6 of the AA books. And here it is right there. Yeah, we read, let's see here, as I call out the names, everybody who has them, hold them up. So we read Alcoholics Anonymous, that's like the big book, right? Published in 1939, there you go. And then the next one we have is, that's the basic text for AA. Then we also have As Bill Sees It. We read that on Wednesday. Bill Wilson was a co-founder, and he writes letters and things. Very good book. Then today we just read Living Sober. Okay, published in 1976. It's for newcomers, really. Daily Reflections, that was published a few years ago. It's a meditation book. That we read. We read it every Sunday, and we read like a week's worth every Sunday. Then on Thursdays, we read Came to Believe. It's a book about God, people's experiences finding God. And that's it. And then buying the books. A lot of people like thrift books. It's pretty 12 Steps and 12 Traditions. Hold it up there. Thank you. Yeah. Very good. That's written in 1952. It's an adjunct to the big book. Thrift Books is a really good place. A lot of people here have bought books there. And then Amazon or eBay or your used bookstore. Also, you can get them at aa.org, but whenever people order books from there, they wait forever and they're always complaining. So anyways, welcome to Newcomers Slippers Step Workshop, everyone. And so for those of you who are really new, this is who are relapsing, this is the perfect meeting for you because this is where relapsing comes to an end. For those of you who had never really worked the steps before, this is also very good because what we do here is we, in about a month and a half, we will hand deliver to you an entire AA program, and we give reading assignments and writing assignments every day. In about a month and a half, you will have completed all 12 steps and read a bunch. So it's like AA class, AA university, AA 101. It's the only meeting like it in the world, incidentally. I mean, this is a workshop and our format is way different than every other meeting that you've been to. But we realize that this really works. We started it during the pandemic. And over 30,000 people have come to this meeting. About 1,000 people have completed everything with us and stayed sober. Don't know what happened to the other 29,000. And we use the basics that they used in AA between 1932, when AA started, Prohibition had ended, America got back to drinking, and AA was formed, and they came up with this, what is it? It's a 12-step process. What is Alcoholics Anonymous? Alcoholics Anonymous is a 12-step simple process how to live your life without drinking. And it really works. The first 100 members of AA, 80 to 100% of them stayed sober. Today, the numbers are around 10%. Why is that? Because when people go to AA meetings, they don't talk about or do the 12-step process, because after all, that's what AA is. But what they do is they go in there and they complain about their husbands, their wives, or they talk about their cat. No, that's not what AA is. No. If it was, it'd be called Cats Anonymous. There is Catatonics Anonymous. That's another failed program. No one can get up for that one. We need a rim shot effect here. Wait till Jesse gets back. He'll have. Let me just ask Jeff. Hey Jeff, how am I doing so far?
Chuck, like Chuck Barris, how am I doing? You're doing good. Yeah, you're doing good. You're doing good.
So now what we're going to do, for everybody that's new, we have what's called the Sober Up Room. It's a breakout room. And so we're going to move everybody who's new to this meeting into the breakout room. And then Jeff, with 39 years, is going to lead that. And then where's Chaz? Chaz, are you in here someplace? Can you, do you see her here? Okay, so let's move Jeff in. Chaz, I'm going to make you a, I don't see her. Is she there? There you are. Hi. Chaz, I'm going to make you a, I'm going to move you in there. She's from Australia.
Thank you, Reverend Big Gutty.
She has, where's the other girl from Australia? Missy, do you want to go into the breakout room with Chaz and what's his name, or do you want to stay in here with me? Think quick.
Yeah, I'll hang out in the base room, in the studio, if that's okay.
So you want to go in there or stay?
I'll just stay in the studio with you if that's okay.
You're going to stay here with me? Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, just behind on the homework, so.
Everybody look at her board. I love that chalkboard. That is so cool. All right. Very nice. Okay. So maybe we'll move. Hey Lydia, where are you? Are you like with friends or are you free? We'll throw you back in that room too.
Yeah, I can. I was driving, so I just don't have my camera on, but yeah.
Okay, oh, good. Here, so we're gonna make you, oh, you're a co-host. So would send Lydia over there too. Let her help out. That's good. And then now these are the next people we're gonna move in over there. Ready? So here we go. We're gonna send over Okay, Chris in Michigan, we're going to send you over into the sober up room with Jeff and the Australian ladies. Robert with the group in Denver, we're going to send you guys over into the sober up room. We had another room called the dummy up room, but you guys are beyond that. Okay, so they said they want to go. All right, we'll move those 6 guys in. Cynthia with 2 weeks. Cynthia, were you here yesterday? I can't remember. No, you weren't. We're going to move you over there too into the sober up room.
How do I
And
get there? I know it's not a
oh,
car.
no, he's going to show. They're going to move you in. Just accept. It's going to pop up. There, you'll get an invite. Brad, we're going to move you in over there too. Who else are we going to move in over there? What is this I have behind me? John in Minnesota. We're going to move you in over there. Grace and Golden, we're going to move you into the sober up room. Kendall, Minnesota, we're going to move you into the sober up room. Let me see here. Sorry about this, guys. Grace. So Grace, hey, Grace and Golden, we're going to move you into the sober up room. Okay. Quincy, she's going to stay here. Oh, Eric in San Diego, we're going to move you into the sober up room, okay? With Jeff and the ladies. Who else do we have here that needs to go in? There's Ron, Joe, Grace. Hey, Grace, you want to go into the sober up room with Jeff and Lydia and Chaz? No, you can send her an invite. She must be doing something. Okay. La 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 la.
Got Kirsten.
Sorry, where's Kirsten? Oh yeah,
Treated-
Kirsten. So Kirsten, we're going to move you in over there too. Thanks, Matt. Okay. And Harry Berto, you want to go in there and help out? How are you?
Sure.
We'll send Harry Berto into the sober up room. He's got a story. He can go in and help too. All right, cool. All right, the rest of us are here in this class. And then let's start. We'll do classroom work right here, right now. So over to Matt. So Matt, let's start with you. What is your last reading and writing assignment here?
I'm trying to think. I'm focusing on step 10, 11, 12, but step 11, read the daily reflections or set my day in the morning, read page 84 or the prayer with page 84 or 86, and continue to do service work here. And then at the end of the day, I did start trying to continue to develop on step 11. That's what I'm focusing on. And, at night I do a prayer, like a prayer list with like 10 people or so. And before I go to bed, and it just sort of helps me actually sleep or get to bed. It's sort of like a soothing type thing, just to think about other people. And that's about it right now. But
You listen to what Matt said, because he kind of has it down. He even does that at night, the evening part, which he says soothes him and helps him sleep. Have you, my other question is, have you read the entire 164 pages in the big book?
yeah, yep. No, I read every story.
Every story, and you gave a report on everyone too, didn't
Yeah,
you?
yep.
All right. That's something else that we do here. So let me go over to Sam. So Sam, whereabouts are you now?
Hey there, Jan. Hello, everyone. Sam, grateful alcoholic. Pretty much the same position as Matt. I'm reading, excuse me, 84 to 88. I'm doing steps 10, 11, and 12. I start my day with a prayer and meditation. And then throughout my day, I essentially go through the 12 traditions. Then at the end of the day, I actually write about my fears, animosity that I've had throughout the day, or previously that I don't recall. And I close out my day by journaling, going over those. So I keep myself not just with service here, but keep myself honest to myself regarding my sobriety.
I have another question for you. Have
Mhm.
you read all the chapters in the first 164 pages?
I have
Yep.
multiple times with you as well.
Okay. What's that?
I said I have, yeah, since joining this group and reading everything, all the assignments you've given me, I have read all.
All right. Okay. No, I was just curious. Not everybody has. So I just wanted to check in with you. All right. So that's good. So your program is, yeah, I think, and you come to meetings. You see, because that's the part that really works. Come to meetings, do the deal, try to stay calm as possible. And we always have to remember that drinking is so destructive for us, and drugs too. It will just take us out. But if we can try to stay in this routine, because my routine before was drinking, getting some pills, and living that life, that crazy life. And that was killing me. So now we changed the life up to something that's as active, but more healthier and keeps us sober. And that's how you get 47 years.
Insane.
And you become Big Daddy. Okay, Rebecca.
Hi, Rebecca Alcoholic. So in the evening, I do page 86 when we retire at night. And if I have a resentment, I kind of write that down. And if I have a longer resentment, I go to page 552 and read that. Then I do a kind of prayer meditation, but I tried a talking meditation, but the voice bothers me, so I put on like a rain app and try to lull myself to sleep. On awakening, I do page 86 for the day. First thing I do is actually read daily reflections, and then certain evenings I'll read as Bill sees it. So I've read what was it, 162 pages. I've not done all the stories though.
Okay, so
yeah, my
first
program seems good. Yeah.
Well, I meant starting with the first 164. Have you read all of that?
Yes.
Oh, you have? Okay. Yeah, the stories are, well, we haven't gotten there yet today. We do have people, pardon me, we had people who read all the stories. Matt, are you one of those people that read all the stories too?
Yeah, no, I read everything. Yep. All
Everything. Oh, but there, wow, wow. That deserves a gold star right there. Not assigning stories today. Let's move on to Ron. Not a bad idea, though, however, reading them. So, Ron, what are you working on?
Well, the last assignment you gave was the one you gave yesterday. I read researched about the book of James, or I read the chapters in James, but I'm on 10, 11, and 12. I go through 84.
Let's go back to the book of James. So what did you come up with the book on the book of James, as it maybe relates to AA or not? But go ahead.
Actually, the two parts that they took from the Oxford group was confession and restitution that relates to step 4, 5, and 9 were derived from the Oxford group practices. We're the only ones that they brought into the AA. They adopted, it was Bill W.'s wife's favorite reading, I guess, before they had meditation books that she would read from the book of James. He said that was their favorite. It's not in the big book, it's in one of the other books that he wrote. The phrase about
faith without works is
faith
dead.
without works is dead is mentioned 3 times word for word in the first 164 pages, I believe. It's in the chapter we read, and then it's in when we need more action, without which we find faith without works is dead. And then it's in step 12 about continuing to work with others. And actually then I wrote down some stuff from when I read well, I didn't read the King James Version. I read the New International Version. And where they said that don't talk about your brothers and sisters, not to be every good thing is a perfect gift from above.
Thing is something
Not to
frowned
show
upon
favoritism.
in AA. We call it character assassination here, and it's something that it doesn't serve as well in the world, and it doesn't serve as well in AA meetings to be blasting other people. It somehow just comes back on you.
Absolutely. Humble yourselves before God and he will lift you up. Confess your sins to each other, and pray for each other so that we may be healed. That's in chapter 5, verse 16.
So we often come up with a prayer list. You'll see that Chaz often talks about a God box, having a prayer for people that, we're having a hard time with, or having a prayer list, praying for people too. So keep going. That's excellent. Yeah.
My brothers and sisters, if you should wander from the truth, someone should bring that person back. I guess if they're willing, make sure that the doors of AA is always open. That's in chapter 4, verse 19.
What's really good about this is that they used that chapter and they used the Bible in AA between 32 and 39 when they wrote the book. So we don't really, you don't actually, you don't hear this kind of stuff talked about in AA. But if you look at the practicality of the AA program, it's not only a complete mental health program and a complete spiritual program, but it's a program that gives you a new way to live. We call it a new lease on life. And it really is. I mean, look at me, 47 years, completely sane. I have almost no no quirks, no foibles, no delusions. I'm pretty normal. Get down. Anything else?
That was yesterday's assignment. And now usually I start my day much like the others. I read daily reflections and another meditation book and start my day trying to keep my thinking from self-pity and dishonesty and fear and resentments.
Thanks, Ron. Good job. Excellent. Excellent. Hey, let's talk to Joe over in on the Western Slope. So, hey, Joe, what's your daily program look like?
Yes, Joe, alcoholic. I live my 84 through 88, set up my day, reflect on my day, try to catch myself from intrusive thoughts throughout the day. And then also the book of James, I read this afternoon, and something that really popped out at me is a warning about boasting about tomorrow and his will. That's your taking it one day at a time. Just put your put your faith in your higher power. For me, it's the Lord, and don't be too confident with what's going to happen tomorrow.
Okay, perfect. And is that background, is that the part of Colorado that you live in right there?
Oh no, this is down in Arizona.
Oh, okay. I was talking to Missy yesterday after the meeting, and I mentioned to her that where I live, there are mountains, and we have pine trees, and it can also be green out here. And I said there are other parts of Colorado that are arid to almost desert, but that's why I was wondering if. But
there's a lot of desert here. That particular picture, though, was in Arizona, northern Arizona.
All right. Okay. We're moving right along here, over to JT. So, hey, JT, what's your daily program looking like, and what are you working on?
JT alcoholic still. So definitely hallmark of my sobriety is the page 84 to 86 to 88. Doing the On Awakening as I'm having my morning coffee. And I end with, dear Lord, discipline me, for I am an undisciplined alcoholic in this simple way. Amen. And, I go throughout, plan my day just like it says in there. and then the evenings I do the nightly review and end it. Sometimes I can identify them, sometimes I can't. I end it with, please forgive me for my sins.
Yeah.
And
I ask for forgiveness, JT. I ask for forgiveness every single day for things that I've done, things that I think, things that I'm about to do. The other thing I pray for in terms of discipline, I will, if I feel like I'm going to go into some kind of any sort of situation, either writing or whatever, I will just say, God, keep me from doing this. Don't allow me in my obsession to act on this situation. And he usually works it out. What he'll do is he'll remove the person, the place, or me from the situation. So I find that God, anybody else find that where God intervenes when you ask him to say, you know, it's before I do it,
yeah, this
an
week
action that I'm going what's that?
no, this week I was, I had a big, festering, ticking time bomb at work on an issue. That I did have a part in that. I sort of screwed up because I didn't read the contract correctly. And I had to disclose it to the management. I've got a no, I think he's narcissistic actually, but I was hoping he was no, but he feels like a sociopath. Anyways, so I disclosed it to them, and I was like, oh shit, they're gonna call me out. And I was thinking about it in my nightly review. What am I fear today? It was over and over. It was a repeating record. And I turned it over, disclosed it, communicated it, and they completely missed it and focused on another thing. And so now I'm safe.
Exactly. That's the way it works. Stop right there. Perfect. Misty, over to you. What are you working on? Your latest assignment, reading and writing.
Morning, everyone. Missy, alcoholic. My assignments yesterday were read to James as well. So thanks for the answers, Ron. Second project, read There Is a Solution.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
And third project to finish off step 2.
Okay. So,
yeah.
and step 2, did you come up with your 10 attributes of
Yeah,
a
I did.
best friend?
Yeah, I just have to tighten it up a bit.
Well, why don't you read to us what you have? You want to?
Yeah, I did yesterday a bit,
Okay.
but yeah. So what is God to me, or 10 attributes he would have as or a best friend? He's always there, always available, reliable, trustworthy, patient and kind. He's got my best interests at heart. He's got my back. He's abundant. It never runs out. He connects me and everyone else together, all living beings. I don't know if this is right, but he overpowers all else. He can overpower low vibrations. He works miracles. It's a two-way system. So yeah, it goes both ways. And that's about it. There's a few other notes.
He does work miracles.
Yeah.
Do you believe in God?
Yeah.
You have a relationship with him?
Yeah, I do.
Right. Well, who here feels like they have a relationship with God? Do you talk and he answers? You connect up with him. Matt, come on. What do you mean? What is this reluctance?
He doesn't necessarily answer like in a voice, but.
Oh, he doesn't? Well, he answers to me in a voice. I'll go, Lord, and he goes, yes, Jan. And I'll say, why did you mess that situation up yesterday? And he says, yes, I did. And I'm like, well, why did you do that to me? And he points his finger and he points down and he goes, because you pissed me off. Some people who are hyper religious think of tornadoes as the finger of God. They feel that, and it might be too. I mean, look at our messed up environment. Hey, good job, Missy. Sorry, I haven't had too much caffeine yet either. Second step. So now you're ready to do the third step. Read 60 through 63 for tomorrow, and then we'll do the third step tomorrow if you're here. 60 through 63. And then, did you get anything out of the book of James, or did Ron cover it all for you? Anything else?
Yeah, Ron covered my report perfectly.
All right, yeah. All
Yeah.
right, good. 60 through 63 for
I did
tomorrow.
solution though. I did the I read the solution.
Did you come up with anything on that? There
Yeah,
is
I
a
did
solution.
just quickly. So yeah, I know it's a big chapter of it. So alcoholism is a treatable disease. The solution, it can be achieved through sharing with each other and the fellowship. Somehow through the fellowship, there's a spiritual awakening occurs. Alcoholism is not about willpower. And I just wrote some notes. Solution is about joining AA, getting on the 12 step, sharing with other alcoholics, and then the vibe. All right, but that's just the vibe, as in, yeah, the spiritual vibe or whatever. Just, yeah.
Good. So we'll do the third step with you tomorrow. And then where is Preston? Go ahead, Preston. What are you working on now?
I also just read that chapter, got 5 takeaways, and I emailed you my rough draft amends letter to step.
Bring you back on that. I haven't been back on it yet. I will.
Okay.
So what step are you working on?
That would be 8 and 9. I just have that one amends to make.
8. Okay, and okay, so good. You do that one and then you're done with it, and then you're on into 10. All right, we're gonna move on. I'll get to you on there is a solution tomorrow. Don't go anywhere. It's Joe. Oh, Carmen. So Carmen, hey, what are you working on now? What's your program today?
Hi, I'm Carmen, an alcoholic. You asked me to read over step 10 and again, and also like personal inventory. So I actually ended up having to use this last night to make sure that I don't make another mistake or make an amend. I had to make an amends with my husband this morning to talk through something that was in my head. I would have played out crazy if I was drinking. So I do take try to take personal inventory daily, but I actually like had to use it last night.
No, you liked it. It's a new way of doing it, isn't it?
Yes, instead of just lashing
Exactly.
out. Yeah.
Yeah, okay, good. So just do that every day, step 10, and we'll work on step 11 for tomorrow. Good job.
Thank you.
You didn't happen to read the book of James, did you?
I did not. I actually follow a program right now, and I'm doing the Bible in a year. And
Read the book of
my
James one more
Mhm.
time. Read the book
Okay.
of James and see how it relates to AA. Ron showed us a lot. Reba and Quincy, hey, how are you liking today's meeting?
It's good. I like listening to people's programs
And
and daily routine, and it's good.
is this your second day here?
It is, yeah.
Okay, cool. So are you going to come tomorrow? You're coming for the 5 days?
I will, yeah.
Cool. All right, do it. Just come, and then we'll put you to work. Good job. Kelly in Minnesota, what are you working on? What's your program look like? Jan to Kelly. I think she fell asleep. Ron, did I call on? I mean, Sam, did I call on you? I thought I did, but maybe I didn't. Did I call on you, Sam?
Yes, she did. You call on me right after Matt.
Okay. Kathy in Tennessee. How are you? So what is this? This is your second day here, is that right?
It's my second day.
Yeah. Okay. So you're going to come for the 5 days?
I am.
All right, good. Then we'll put you to work in a day or
Okay.
so. All right, cool.
All right.
Let's see here. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, what are you working
Hey,
on?
Jim. It's Kelly. I'm on the cell phone today, so I'm trying to navigate Zoom on a cell phone.
We can tell. We can tell. We
Can
can
you
tell.
hear me?
I can hear you. Hear.
Okay. Okay. So you approved my amends letter yesterday, and I did amends to in person to 2 people this morning and 1 on the phone. So that's where I'm at.
How did it go? How did it go? Your amends.
Good. It went good.
How were they? How were they
What-
received?
it's like, well, why are you doing this? Things are so much better now that you're divorced. And I said, well, no, I still have to clear some things out. So it's really important that I do that.
So it went well, or nobody yelled at you too much?
Yeah. No,
They
no.
did. No one did to
They
you
thought I
what
was over it
President
3
Trump
years
did to
ago.
Zelensky yesterday. Get the hell out of my Oval Office.
No, did not happen.
Yeah, that's good. All right,
Thank you.
fine. Because we don't do that in A. That's right. All right. So perfect. So you're working on 8, you're working on 9. All right, keep going, and then we'll talk about step 10 with you tomorrow. And it's time to bring back all these people in the there's a whole bunch of them. In the breakout rooms. And hey, did you like that down there? Any good? With Jeff and whatever. Maybe he wasn't. Was he in? Was he in the breakout room, Matt?
Who?
Eric in San Diego?
No.
No, he wasn't. Harry Berto, you were in the breakout room. How'd it go down there? How'd you like it? Today's meeting down there?
Yeah, it was good. Everybody got to share, and the people in the sober living house introduced themselves. So
Okay. All right. Oh, there you go. That's good. We figured that'd be the perfect place for them. We usually don't have sober living houses last a whole meeting. So that was good.
Oh, you asked me about my dog yesterday, huh? Or it was on Thursday. She's right here.
Yeah, bring your dog back on Thursday. That's a good puppy. She speaks Spanish?
Yeah, she understands it. Yeah. Her name's Coco.
Well, that's good. So let's ask Lydia. Lydia, how'd it go in the how did you like the sober up room?
It was good. We didn't I don't think we got to everybody, but yeah, got to quite a few people. And
Did you help anybody?
I mean, I've been driving, so it's been a bit hard today. So but I was
did-
there and
did
I
you-
listened to everyone. And Jeff
Oh,
and
you
Chaz
listen-
did a great job.
Okay, so you didn't talk. All right.
Not very much.
All right, we sent you in there to be of service. Gerard, Kristen, 2 days. Jeff, how'd it go in the sober up room?
Yes, sir. We had Chaz helped us a great deal, all of us. And
How about you?
We should be help me, and I think just great.
Did you
just
help?
working with
Did
these
you help
people.
people? Were you of service?
I hope I was. I will.
Are we, Chaz? Let me ask you. Don't go away, Jeff. Are we an effective team? Are you and Jeff an effective team?
Oh, I'll tell you what, if Jeff was here, we'd be going on 12-step calls. If I was over there, I'd be looking Jeff up and we'd be going on calls. And guess what we had, Big Daddy? Sorry, Reverend Big Daddy. We were in the sober living house in Denver.
No.
Yeah, they couldn't find a meeting, so the counsellor put them in our meeting, and we met them all, and they shared, and it was wonderful.
There you go. Perfect. Good to hear. Excellente. Good job. Good job. Hey, Brad, working on day 1. So how are you doing? Do you like the meeting? Come for 5 days, Brad, if you like. Every meeting's different here.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. I'm planning on coming for at least 5 days here. So,
all right. Where are you in Boulder? Where are you?
I'm in Lafayette, just outside of Boulder.
Is that a CU hat you have on or no?
No, it's a clothing company.
Okay. All right. Well, you're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome to come. Same bat time, same bat channel. And Matt, over to you. You want to read the promises?
Sure. Ban alcoholic. These are the promises on page 83 of the big book. If we're painstaking about this phase of our development, we'll be amazed before we are halfway through. We're going to know a new freedom and a new happiness. We'll not regret the past nor wish to shut the door on it. We will comprehend the word serenity and we will know peace. No matter how far down the scale we have gone, we will see how our experience can benefit others. That feeling of uselessness and self-pity will disappear. We'll lose interest in selfish things and gain interest in our fellows. Self-seeking will slip away. Our whole attitude and outlook upon life will change. Fear of people and of economic insecurity will leave us. We'll intuitively know how to handle situations which used to baffle us. We'll suddenly realize that God is doing for us what we could not do for ourselves. Are these extravagant promises? We think not. They're being fulfilled among us, sometimes quickly, sometimes slowly. They'll always materialize if we work for them.
Thank you. Here comes the serenity prayer. It goes like this. God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. So, also, if any of you who are new have any questions about today's meeting, you can unmute and ask away. Reba, how'd you like to